Hello and welcome back. So today we have some news that Prince Harry and his wife Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, have arrived in Vancouver, Canada, as they embark on a 3-day trip that underscores their commitment to the Invictus Games for next year. These are our first images of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who are attending a training camp in Whistler ahead of the 2025 Invictus Games. So you can see the couple here. I love the winter appropriateness of their outfits. Meghan was dressed in an all-white ensemble with a long beige knee-length jacket or coat, and Prince Harry as well was wearing a short black coat, blue jeans, and both of them were dressed in winter boots. So they looked fantastic, and as I said, everyone seems to be in good spirits, seeing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex there. Keep it here for more updates. So thank you for watching this quick update. Share your thoughts and excitement on this below, and keep it here for more updates. I love you all. Thank you to all who support this channel financially, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.
Now is demonstration stations where they lead.
So we're going to start off with an article here which says that Meghan got busy in the kitchen for a good cause over the weekend. On Saturday, the Duchess of Sussex joined her Southern California Welcome Project initiative for an evening of cooking and storytelling. The event took place in collaboration with Mina's List, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources, support, and tools to empower women and women human rights defenders. In newly released pictures, Meghan was all smiles, wearing a black sleeveless tank and an apron, as she gathered with a group of 15 women to cook traditional Afghan food. Following the meal, the women sat down to discuss their personal stories and how the group has lent their support to them. So late last year, the Sussexes unveiled the Welcome Project, a new key initiative inspired by the Hub Community Kitchen that Meghan supported in the UK. So the program supports women-led programming for recently resettled Afghan women. So Meghan there lending support to Afghan women, and in her typical hands-on approach, she was right there by their side, cooking meals with them, learning more about them. And as they said, it was storytelling. So that is the first story of the day. Share your thoughts on that in the comment section below. And on to the second story of the day, where we have more information on Meghan's coat of arms, which has now been in the news. It has been a huge topic. So I want to also give a few more details on that. So the article says here, Prince Harry and Meghan's website came with a few royal touches. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex quietly launched Sussex.com on Monday, providing a nucleus for information on the couple's charitable work. Over a picture of Harry and Meghan at the 2023 Invictus Games closing ceremony in September is a text reading, "The Office of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex," and all that under Meghan's coat of arms. And this was revealed shortly after the pair's May 2018 wedding, and the palace revealed Meghan's new coat of arms. Meghan worked closely with the College of Arms to create the design, which included a number of personal elements. The blue background of the shield represents the Pacific Ocean of the California coast, while two golden rays across the shield are symbolic of the sunshine in Meghan's hometown of Los Angeles. The three quills represent communication and the power of words, a possible reflection of Meghan's outspoken activism. That's also reflected in the open beak of the songbird that you see supporting that shield. And beneath the shield on the grass is a collection of golden poppies, California's state flower, and winter sweet, which grows at Kensington Palace. And a couple of fun facts here: both the California poppy and the winter sweet were also incorporated into Meghan's wedding veil, along with embroidered flowers from each of the 53 countries of the Commonwealth. And also another interesting fact here, that this particular coat of arms was somewhat of a break with tradition. For this reason, firstly, a coat of arms is normally presented to the bride's father. For instance, when Kate got married to William back in 2011, a coat for her Middleton family was presented to her father Michael and was made available for her siblings to use too. However, given Meghan's American background, this didn't occur for Thomas, so the decision was made to give the coat of arms directly to Meghan herself, which once again, as I said, was a total break in royal tradition. So back to the coat of arms that was specifically created for the Duchess of Sussex. The design of the arms was agreed and approved by Queen Elizabeth II, most importantly. So bringing back your focus to the shield, it is customary for supporters of the shield to be assigned to members of the royal family and for wives of members of the royal family. It is customary in the coat of arms for both husband and wife to be represented. Harry, being born royal, is the lion wearing the crown, and Meghan is the songbird. And as there has been tremendous discourse concerning this particular coat of arms, some of you are asking about the crown around the neck of the songbird, and I'm here to say no, it isn't being strangled by the crown. Instead, it is being, the word is ducally gorged in quotes, which to be honest sounds somewhat unpleasant, but it simply means the placement of the coronet when a person holds the rank of a duke or duchess. So that represents her being a duchess, elevated to that position through marriage to Prince Harry. So basically, when a person is born royal by birth, the crown is depicted on the head of the supporter, whereas if the person is royal by marriage, the crown is portrayed on the neck. So that is a separate coat of arms. This one is Meghan's, and Prince Harry as well was granted his own coat of arms, which incorporates the royal arms on his 18th birthday, and it features a nod to his late mother, Princess Diana's coat of arms, with a small red escallop appearing 3 times on the white collar around the lion and in the shield. So that's a separate one. So that was a distinction. And she and Harry also have their own conjugal coat of arms, which is a third separate one, which you can see here, which is prominently featuring Prince Harry's supporters, the lion and the unicorn, and then you can see a shield on one side and Meghan's shield on the other side. So this is the one that's combined. It's according to their rules, and this is a quote: "Every coat of arms has been designed to identify a person, school, or organization and is to last forever," end quote. And this is concerning the coat of arms creation process. So of course people have been asking why they chose to use Meghan's coat of arms, not their conjugal one or not Prince Harry's. And you know, people have been speculating as to why. It was suggested that they chose Meghan's because it already incorporates Harry's in it, and the arms of a married woman are also shown with those of her husband, and the technical term is that they are impaled, meaning placed side by side in the same shield. While the right side of the coat of arms represents Meghan, the left side is a reflection of Prince Harry's, as I mentioned before. So share your thoughts on that in the comment section. Do you think there would have been even more fake outrage online if they had chosen to use their conjugal coat of arms or Prince Harry's? Because we've been seeing some people trying to say they're trying to commercialize the coat of arms. As I've mentioned to you before, it was given to Meghan. And as I mentioned before concerning Catherine and her coat of arms, the Middleton family was honored with a coat of arms before Kate married William in 2011. So this is a quote from an article concerning that. It says, quote, "It is understood since Kate's siblings and parents are British citizens, they are entitled to use the Middleton coat of arms." And it goes on to say, royal tradition also dictates Kate's brother James will also be able to pass down the Middleton coat of arms to his children, but her sister Pippa, as a woman, will only be able to use it during her lifetime and cannot pass it on, end quote. And on Meghan's side as well, because of her family have American heritage, I saw in an article somewhere that if Thomas can prove, he has that English lineage and ancestry, that is when they can consider him to use that same coat of arms that Meghan has. So all that noise online, I'll call it noise, about Meghan's coat of arms being featured, or any of their coat of arms that they may have chosen for that matter, is truly a topic which has no foundation to it, because, those coat of arms, once they're given, as I mentioned, they are forever, and they can be used however that family uses them. Just for example, here is Princess Diana's brother, Charles Spencer. Their coat of arms are prominently featured, and their connections as Earl, and even other families across the UK who have those peerages and all that. No one is coming after them for using their Marquis titles or their Duke or Duchess titles or on and on. So that energy that people have been having for Meghan, they either need to apply it to all of them across the board and tell them to stop using their titles or commercializing them in quotes, or they need to back off all of them. For example, here is George Spencer Churchill, Marquis of Blandford. And here it says he is a model and brand ambassador for La Martina, an Argentine polo clothing and accessory company, on and on and on. He is the heir apparent to the Duke of Marlborough. So you don't see anyone saying he should not use his Marquis title because it's not serving the royal family, and on and on. Another example, the 7th Duke of Westminster, Hugh Grosvenor. And you can see here his coat of arms, and if you take a closer look at the shield, you will see that sheaf of wheat bound up. Now keep that in mind. So who is he? He is well known, famous, very rich, and he is the owner of Grosvenor Group Limited, which is an internationally diversified property group which has massive reach worldwide, now in 62 international countries. Basically, he is raking in the dough. And if you go to the website grosvenor.com, what greets you there? The Grosvenor logo with ding ding ding, the sheaf of wheat bound up. So you will see that they have directly borrowed from their coat of arms. Yet, is there any energy being applied there? Look on the website once again, grosvenor.com. They talk about him being, quote, the Duke of Westminster, and they talk about how he is the chair of both Grosvenor Trustees and the Westminster Foundation. And they also give a bit of background on him and how he uses his position and resources in his care to make a positive contribution to society. They talk about his impact, his business initiatives, and on and on. So if he can use his titles, I think Harry and Meghan can use theirs. And if you can see them borrowing from their coat of arms to put it on the logo of their business, then if you want to keep that energy for Harry and Meghan, if we're going to keep that energy consistent, then all these people who are saying that Harry and Meghan's titles should be revoked for using their Duke and Duchess titles, their coat of arms on their websites, then they need to go through all their Dukes and Duchesses, everyone in their peerage system there in the UK, and use that same energy and grab up all their titles. So yes, I think that Harry and Meghan are well within their agreement with the royal family. They agreed not to use the word royal, and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex was given to them. That coat of arms was given to Meghan. Prince Harry has his own, and I think he is so gracious not to have used it. He had every right to, as well as their conjugal coat of arms, but they chose not to do it. I think they have gone out of their way to be so accommodating. But here's a quick note. Some of you pointed out something, that the coat of arms on their website, I think their team have to look into this. It needs to be updated because it shows the coronet of a sovereign's grandchild rather than the sovereign's son, who of course Prince Harry is. Now that Prince Harry is the son of the monarch rather than the son of the heir, a different coronet should be used, while the 5 points of the lapel should be changed to 3 points. So I hope their team look into that. So that's one good thing that has come of all of this. I think that there is a lot of power in different opinions. They have just reaped the wealth of a lot of people's knowledge and expertise on certain topics, so I'm sure we will see an update in the days coming. Also, someone pointed out that the couple's titles appear under their joint cipher as well. And this design features an intertwined H and M in the same cursive style as both Harry and Meghan's individual ciphers. And sitting atop the titles is a coronet, which features 2 crosses pate and 4 fleur-de-lis and 2 strawberry leaves. So share thoughts on all this news in the comment section as we move on to the excitement of the Invictus Games loading. We expect Prince Harry and Meghan to be in Canada in honor of next year's Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025, and they will be in that 1 year to go event, and they've been having quite an amazing time there. Events for the 1 year to go countdown include the Participating Nations Camp in Whistler, which brings together competitors from 19 countries for intensive training in winter adaptive sports. To name a few, Nordic skiing, alpine snowboarding, and much more. And to celebrate, locals have been invited to visit Mountain Square in Whistler from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. each day of the camp. And they have been having trivia, street curling, other activities, and drumming, workshopping, eating and having a fun time. And there also have been Invictus Games illumination displays at various locations, which I'm showing you some of them here. And Prince Harry and Meghan will be in attendance for various parts of these celebrations. So everyone is quite thrilled. A couple of people behind the event are already on the ground, and they also welcomed the appointment of Scott Moore as the new CEO to lead the delivery of the first ever winter hybrid Invictus Games. And he is quite accomplished, and he said in a statement, quote, "I am thrilled to join the team at Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025. I view this opportunity through the lens of a mission, and I simply could not think of one more important than this. I'm impressed with the existing team, and I look forward to jumping in and working together to deliver a world-class games," end quote. So, as I said, he's well established in Canadian media. His past accomplishments include signing one of the largest media rights deals in Canada history as president of broadcasting and Sportnet at Rogers Media. He also was responsible for bringing FX Network to Canada, relaunching City TV as a national broadcast network, and launching North America's first mainstream sports OTT service during his tenure. And he's renowned for his leadership overseeing coverage of numerous Olympic and Paralympic Games and 2010 FIFA World Cup. So they are delighted to welcome Scott aboard, and they are looking forward to and are confident in his leadership skills. So this is great news. Looking forward to seeing Prince Harry and Meghan on the ground for Invictus Games 1 year to go. Exciting news. Share your thoughts on all of this and keep it here for more updates. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Georgia Walker, thank you so much for your long time support for my channel. You are dear to me here. I thank you for your warmth and your kindness and for being such a tremendous encouragement. May God bless you. Thank you to you. Sylvia Ward, thank you for your comments and your engagement on this channel and for being so generous and kind. I truly appreciate you. Please accept my sincere appreciation for you and your love. Thank you, thank you. I love you. And a special thank you to you, Martha Jones. I pray for God to bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for all the times you have gone above and beyond in your support for my work. Thank you for being so faithful, and your kindness moves me. Thank you once again. And now a very special thank you to those of you who gave during the last live. Thank you to you, Black Queen. You are so special and a blessing to all of us here on this channel. I deeply appreciate you, and we are all of us praying for you for God's healing and blessings to be yours. I love you. Thank you. And also a very special thank you to you, Nutty Doctor. You have always been such a tremendous boost. Thank you so much. You are a blessing, and I see you and appreciate your kindness. May God bless you. Thank you. And now a very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Thanks. A special thank you to you, Black Pearl. You also go by the handle Black Pearl 1434. Thank you so much for being a member as well on this channel. Welcome aboard. We truly appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your kindness and your generosity. Thank you. You are always such a blessing. You are valued, and may God bless you abundantly. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. Share your thoughts on all this news in the comment section below. And if you liked this one, give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. It truly does help out the channel. And follow on Twitter or X. I'd love to see you on there. Have a great day. Keep it here for Invictus Games 1 year to go event. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.